To roar, establish your rule, build your empire, make the whole world bow before you, ultimately establish your kingdom. You will learn all this in this video today. Today you will learn from a lion. What is the difference between the life of a king and a slave, and how you can become the king of your field? In today's video, I will share 5 rules of kingship, which we can learn from lions. So let's start the video. Rule No. 5. Lion is a sign of strength. Lions are physically and mentally very strong. How can ignore this point? The 5th rule that you have come to know to become a lion actually says that without strength and your strong presence, you can never become a lion. Everyone has weaknesses, some kind of weakness, but we should know those weaknesses. No one is perfect in this world, and no one can be. But when you work on your weaknesses, then you will know what you really are and what you are worth. And when that happens, so whether it is a field battle or a battle of life, it will be very easy for you to win. The second thing is to create power. For this, you have to break that comfort zone, kill laziness, and make your physical strength and mental strength very strong. It will not be found comfortably lying on the bed. For this, you will have to sweat every day. There are many such yoga and exercises, due to which a person's body becomes 10 times stronger than that of a common person. Remember, the journey of kingship looks beautiful, but it is difficult. To walk on it, you have to be strong, both physically and mentally. Rule No. 4. They lead, don't follow. A lion does not follow the instructions of its master like a group of sheep. He chooses his own path. Whenever there is talk of a king and a slave, or of a lion and other animals, one thing will always be mentioned. The life of a sheep always goes on at the behest of the shepherd. Where the shepherd leads, the sheep walk there with their heads bowed. He doesn't have his own dreams, his destination, his wishes. He has no other way. Even if he goes, where should he go? When he sees other sheep with their heads down, he also starts following them like a blind person, and when he is very sad. So what can he uproot? Shouts more and more, then starts living like that. Whereas if we talk about a lion, then the lion has no owner. He is his own master. He lives his life like a warrior, and as long as he lives on his own, lives on his principles. When a lion is in trouble, it doesn't mince like sheep, but fights by roaring. There is passion in the eyes of the lion. The lion chases its prey like a dream, fights for it, and decides its own destination. So it is the king of the jungle as well as of its heart. There is passion in the eyes of a lion. There is confidence in the roar, and the courage to live life on its own principles. That's why he lives a life like a king. Rule No. 3. Your circle matters. Some people are like this, aren't they? We should be good. It doesn't matter if our friends are bad. Let me tell you, this is a big misunderstanding, which even we understand after passing an age. But then there is no way to correct this mistake by going back in time. If a newborn cub of a lion is allowed to grow up in a herd of dogs since childhood, then what would it feel like? Will he ever be able to roar? Never. He will learn to bark. He will lose his existence even though he is a lion. Despite being a king, he will start doing slavery. Yes, exactly this happens with everyone. His nature, intention, attitude, strong or weak heart, and most importantly mindset, all these are related to the early moments of life. So if you want to become a king, then leave the company of slaves and servants. Otherwise, you will be confined there. Rule No. 2. Think like a hunter, not like a hunted. In the language of the jungle, the attitude of lions is like this. Think like a king, not like a pauper. When it comes to a lion, he can never believe that someday he will also become a victim. Yes, although sometimes he also gets trapped, he also becomes a victim. But from the time he was born till now, in his mind, in his mentality, this thing is sitting, that he was born to rule here, not for tolerating the oppression of others. It is his killing attitude that makes him the father. It is his killing attitude that makes him the father of all animals. If your attitude will always look so strongly, as if you have come down to compete in your work, then your other competitors will be torn apart by this attitude itself. Anyway, when a person lives his life with such a killing attitude, plays the game, he always reaches the top. That's why don't think that you will always be a target. Rather, you will always target and achieve it. Work on your dreams with this attitude. You will become the father of your game. Rule No. 1. Fearless fighter and fantastic dominance. If you look here, yes, lions are fearless. We know very well, but you can't even imagine how much it is. Fear is there in every living being. But if we take out some of the top animals in which fear is the least, then it is the lion. And perhaps that is why other animals in the forest are afraid of it. A great philosopher had said a very powerful line somewhere: when you become fearless, life becomes limitless. That is, when you become brave, then life becomes unlimited. That is, now you can go very high in life, because now you are not afraid to execute any effort, choose the destination, and go beyond your limits. Similarly, a term has been used, fighter, whose example cannot be better than a lion, and it becomes more dangerous when it is injured or in pain. We have seen many such examples of great people who were badly defamed in their times, but kept fighting and then made a big name for themselves. Similar fighting spirit is there in a lion, when he is fearless as well as a fearless fighter. And after all this, supremacy is not a big deal. Yes, a powerful dominance. To become a king, to become a boss, to become big, it is very important to achieve that dominance, which we call emperorship, or our rule in another language. And here you do not threaten or threaten anyone, but you yourself make your aura so sharp and high that people become silent as soon as they come in front of you. And your existence is that of a king there. Friends, these were the 5 rules of kingship learned from a lion. Hope this video will bring a big change in your life. To see more similar offers in a more amazing way, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. See you again in the next video with a new motivation.